It's Clobberin time!
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Clobberin time! Clobberonimo!
Come get some.
It's Clobberin time! Clobberonimo!
Yeah, Clobberonimo indeed. Greetings, clobberers, clobberonimos, clobberuskis, clobberoids, clobberians, clobologists, clob everythings. Greetings to the clobs, those who do not yet clob, do not fear one day you may too clob. If you learn to bang the rocks together, guys. Well, hello, my dear friends. It's getting cold up in here. Yeah, my goodness. Give me 1 second. I got to turn the fan off in this sucker. Wow. I should turn it off. What is it? Got cold on me all of a sudden. Oh, man. Yes, it did. Here, I'm turning the fan off. 1 second, friends. Hear that noise? Wow. Sorry, everybody. I was not prepared for that. We have horrible, crappy, pain in the ass Louisiana weather, which means it's hot 1 minute, freezing the next. And this time of year, anyway, it's almost always burning up hot all year round. Oh man! So we have to, in the daytime, we run the AC and the fan, and then not too long from now, we might probably need a heater. A heater. So sorry about that. Hey, my good friends. welcome to Clobberin Times. Issue number 429 on YouTube. 1,429 overall. Monday Night Mark C. Comics Talk. Of course, named after our dear departed wonderful friend, the great Mark C. And dedicated to talking comics, sometimes topics with comics talk with passion and topics, and always with passion, of course. And sometimes no topics whatsoever. Tonight, I might review a comic, and we'll talk about the birthday of a comic book legend who is still with us. There aren't many of those anymore. But first, we'll do some show notes and shout outs, shall we? Let's see here. Tonight, again, the great J-Man and I usually do a show on Monday nights. We didn't have one tonight. He was busy, but we'll be back doing our Legion of Superheroes reviews on next Monday night. Starting out February with that. Legion of Superheroes reviews that we do every Monday night on his great channel, 7 p.m. Eastern, with J-Man and Sean and myself reviewing all in chronological order, I might add. Every appearance of the Legion of Superheroes from 1958 to 1989, and we're only in 1968 right now, so got a long way to go on that. Every story chronologically. Had a great time on the Geekery last night with great Mark D with a C. Talk about that in a second. This week, again, show notes, just the usual spate of shows on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. You can find me on Midnight's Edge After Dark with the great Tom Connors and that amazing crew over there. Sometimes on Wednesday nights, I hang with Loki when he does one, his comic roundtable. I don't think there's one this week. If there is, I'll be there, but I think he said no, if I'm remembering correctly. I'll make sure, though. I could be just misremembering it. Wednesday night, of course, I'll be back here for Wildcard Wednesday night. Sometimes there's a topic, sometimes there is not. But we'll do it if there is one. And we'll just be here one way or the other. And then there's the Clubhouse. Clubhouse every Thursday night. Usually we have a Blake 7 review and a Star Trek comic review. I'm not sure that the chief engineer, Mark D with the C, will be able to make it that night. So we may postpone our reviews to the following week. Nevertheless, number one and I will be here. I'll be here, and I guess you'll be here. That's for sure. Then on Friday nights on J-Man's channel, Sean and J-Man and myself are continuing our ongoing mission to review all of Frank Miller's legendary, classic, game-changing saga run on The Man Without Fear's own title from the early 80s. Daredevil's run, his Daredevil run was just astonishing. Great stuff. We started a couple of weeks back, chronicling that, reviewing that. We do 3 episodes a night, issues, I should say, 3 issues a night. And so we're having a great time doing that, and we'll continue to do so this Friday. And then on Friday nights, if you still want some geek talk about comics, Friday Night Comic Shop talk on the great 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser's channel. I think we're reviewing something this week, but I can't remember what it is now. Anyway. And then, of course, as always, Saturday Night Star Trek will be here. And of course, 3 more episodes of Star Trek Voyager reviewed, and our ongoing mission to review all of Star Trek from 1966 to 2005, the only legitimate Star Trek there is, the 735 Club. And this will be our season 4 wrap party of reviewing Star Trek Voyager with the final 3 episodes of season 4. And there's that. And of course, again, the Geekery next Sunday night, again, as always, 10 p.m. Eastern on Mark D with a C's channel, the chief engineer. And there you have it. Now, some shout outs. I'd like to shout out all of our friends who are here with us tonight, starting with our wrenches. And I can't see the chat yet, so I'll get to you guys as I shout out some wrenches here. Eric K., the bronze wrencher, vindicated wrench of the great. No, he's not. He's the bronze wrencher. So vindicated wrench of the great White North. I'm having that kind of day, folks. I need to calm down. Oh, I'm so aggravated. Vindicator wrench of the Great White North, Chris Persia, who cannot stay with us tonight. Not feeling well. Chris, I know you're not feeling well, but if you do happen to hear this, buddy, please get well soon. Thank you for all you do, brother. I truly appreciate you. D. Bud Martin, the wrench of iron. What's up, buddy? Great to have you here. Lord Thoth, God of wrenches, and a shout out to his better half, Lady Thoth. Avon lives, long live the Legion. Aforementioned great J-Man, the wrench without fear, fellow partner in crime on Earth B, and of course, Legionnaire extraordinaire. Maddie's daddy, Via the Wrench Mjolnir. Kal-El, Steven, Super Wrench. Fanty outside the Rascally Wrench. Hungry Boy, Master of the Clobberin, Max Redstone. Our own music meister and our triple Bullwinkle Rich Larry. Now let's see who is with us here in the chat tonight. Penny, what's up, Penny? Good to see you, my dear. Always happy. Hope you're doing well. Always happy to see you. Could not be reached for further comment. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Picasso! Hey. All right, good to see you, Picasso. Makini Draws. Hello there, Makini Draws. A great artist in his own right and has a great channel those as well. Makini, it is an honor to see you here. Thank you for being here. Joe Dog, what's up, buddy? And I'll address that chat in just a second. Doc Fortune. What's that, Doc? There you go. Well, so yes, it's open comic geek talk tonight. So if anybody has anything to throw out there, like I said, the only thing topic-wise I want to talk about, well, just a little bit of it. We'll have a little bit of a tribute to a great comic book artist who was still with us and had a birthday this past weekend. And I might review a comic book of his, actually. and look at some of his work. So let me see. Let me since we got nothing in particular, nothing pressing. Let me see what Joe Dog is talking about here. Joe Dog says, "Hi, Clobby. I'm really pissed off today. I watched the gameplay clip of Self-Delete Squad kill the Justice League, and guess what happened? Oh, Harley Quinn, kills Bat. Yeah, I saw that. What a piece of garbage that is. I saw that. And it was the last thing. It's the last thing that Kevin Conroy voiced as Batman, right? Oops. Captain Infinity and Beyond, Temporis Maximus. Yeah, I saw that. Joe Dogga saw that, and it's a disgrace. That's the last Kevin Conroy voicing Batman, I do believe. I've heard. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's absolutely filthy and disgusting. Like everything modern pop culture loves to do to us. They have a scene where basically she and some villains have captured Batman and she blows his head off. It's a video game, of course. And I guess in the gameplay, you get to I mean, what is she? Do you? Yeah. Oh, and Harley killed Wonder Woman. Since it's the self-delete squad game, that means you get to play as Harley and you get to kill you get to kill Batman and Wonder Woman. Is that how it works? Or that they have scenes like that? What's the deal? You play as Harley, I suppose, since she's a member of the group. I saw the scene with Batman. That's disgusting. But yeah. Batman's death is so trivial to DC, says could not be reached. Needs to stop. They killed him twice in Gotham Knights. Yeah. Yeah, they have scenes. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm glad I don't play those games. I played I still have Arkham Asylum. I have a PS4 is the latest game I have. I don't play. I'm not a gamer. I don't play any games that much. But I kind of like the first Arkham Asylum or the first and second. They were okay, and they had Kevin Conroy doing the voice, of course. But it's just absolutely revolting that they would do something like that. They have no respect for Batman. It's clear. They love. It's funny. They love Harley Quinn so much. These idiots at DC that she was fine when she was originally on Batman the Animated Series, and other than that, I've never had any use for her ever. I've never liked the character that much. Like I said, I didn't even really like her on that show. She was fine. And so there were some good episodes where she was all right. Because of her interaction, the way she's, with the Joker and stuff. And DC has been in love with giving this character all this amount of time, all these different issues. Let's see, did she have any series that lasted that long? Joe Dog said, I'm going to boycott Rocksteady. I don't blame you. Screw them. They're a bunch of scumbags. The hell with them. But DC allowed this, of course. Now, DC, it's funny how you can tell that all these years they care more about Harley, I guess, just because she's a female character. And yet, she's nothing without Batman. She doesn't even exist without Batman. And you got to tell me, it's funny how, you couldn't sell Harley comics. Never, I don't care what they say. They never sold that well. They never sold better than Batman. She's worthless drivel without Batman, okay? So treat Batman with the proper respect. Of course, they haven't treated him with any of their characters with the proper respect for the longest time. And it just really kind of just harkens back to what I've always said about, modern, comic book characters. Just about every comic book character that you can think of, quote unquote, they're treated as properties. They're owned by these idiot soulless corporations that, acquired them through rights issues and stuff, didn't create them. their original creators, are all gone now. They didn't even do right by any of them. There are a few of them now that are getting their families are getting a little bit of money, but all their original creators are pretty much long since gone. Unless they're a later character. For example, Paul Dini and Bruce Timm created a Harley Quinn. You think they get anything? Anytime Harley Quinn is in a comic or whatever? No. DC doesn't give them squat. And DC, Marvel, you name it, they're the same thing. None of these people in charge of these characters because they happen to work for the company that quote unquote owns them. None of them understand or appreciate these characters or treat them with any kind of respect. The creations of others that were better than them. These are the creations of people with actual talent, but they don't care. And they don't even care to protect they don't even care to just to be mercenary about it anymore and protect these properties because they're profitable. If you'll allow idiocy like this, what's her face, Harley Quinn to shoot Batman, it's pathetic. Hey, Fanty, what's up, buddy? So yeah, screw Rocksteady in their face and DC. It's old news, but it's just disgusting. It is absolutely revolting that they would do something like this. Surprising? No. The one thing that's not as surprising, and I don't think any of us are surprised by this crap, but it is sad. So, what are you going to do? May as well talk about something fun. Let's see, Joe Dobbs. Oh, Susan Eckstein. Suzanne Eckstein, hello there, my friend. Oh, became a YouTuber. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Suzanne. It's lovely to see you, and I want to thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. I hope you're doing well tonight. It's good to see you, my dear. I hope you're doing great. Joe Dog says, I know you hate Venom and Carnage, Clobby, but I love Venom, especially Eric Larson's version. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big Todd McFarlane guy. Yeah, I'm not a fan of any of them really, but I don't think I hate them. It's just that I'm never, but part of it is, Joe Dog, I guess it's because I'm old. I kind of dropped the Spidey book before they came along. I stopped buying Spider-Man as a regular series for a while when they came along, and then I never was sanguine about the idea of villains being as popular as superheroes. It's a very weird thing, but I never really wanted villains to have their own titles. I remember in the early 70s when the Joker had his own title. I thought it was weird, but I did buy that because it was the Joker. Latino Slant, what's up, dude? Paulie. What's up, Paulie? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. I hope you're doing well. Me and my monkey. What's up, me and me monkey? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Dude, one of these nights, Paulie, come hang and talk comics with me. I know you don't like, you're not into too much comics these days, but still, just miss hanging out with you, brother. Ravenscroft, good to see you. Good to see you. So I did buy that series of the 70s when it was just because the Joker had it was weird, but only because they put here, just like I also bought Supervillain Team Up and Secret Society of Supervillains, but I never felt that comfortable about it. And Venom, was popular when at the height of Venom's popularity, I kind of bugged out of Marvel a little bit, so I wasn't really buying them. So I suppose that's the big deal of it there. I couldn't really get into Venom that much. But again, I know he was very popular. And Carnage, even less. But look, Venom was popular. There's no question about it. But it's kind of funny. I am really kind of silly about it, Joe Dog, as you mentioned, because I just bought my Marvel calendar because I wanted to get it really cheap online, and when I saw that the first month was and I just ordered it today because when I saw it at Target a couple of weeks ago, I was going to buy it, but I saw that Venom was January, so I said, "Nah, I'll buy it when it's past Venom month. I don't want Venom on my wall." Just like last year. Hey, Gwagnar, what's up, buddy? That's how petty and childish I am. Last year, the Marvel calendar, which had some pretty good characters on it, they had a Venom month. I tore the Venom month off and kept the old month from the previous. I'm that pathetic. I don't like Venom. It just doesn't do anything for me, but I understand a lot of people like him, and that's perfectly fine, Joe Dog. What can you do? We're old, set in our ways, especially when it comes to comics, which comics are childish, and we're childish about our comics, aren't we? Yeah, so to hell with Rocksteady. I don't blame you one bit. Boycott those jerks. That's a hell of a way to treat Batman. An idiotic way to treat Batman and Wonder Woman. It's vile and disgusting, like everything Marvel or DC does these days. DC or Marvel, I should say, in this case. And so, yeah, what are you going to do? Sad. Yep, absolutely, brother. Let's talk some comics, man. I mean, in fact, Paulie, we were talking about the White Tiger a while back, and I don't know if it's true or not, but they're saying some stuff. That he might be on Daredevil, the new Daredevil series. I don't know if that's true or not, but I thought I saw some, how the rumors fly. They just started filming. Who knows? They should, if they did, would they get it right would be the question. That'd be the big question. And there's the thing, dude. I love the Daredevil Netflix show so much but I'm not going to let them get my hopes up too high for Daredevil Born Again, except they keep doing some things. There's a Twitter site, a feed that shows shots from the set that they're filming right now. I don't exactly know where, up in New York or somewhere. I don't know where. But they're filming. Oh, yeah. The new actors who want that part, men and women, man. Well, they later had a female one, I guess. But Joe Dog says White Tiger was part of the Shang-Chi Master of Kung Fu Company. Yes, he was. And he was in Marvel too. He was in Peter Parker and a lot of things. White Tiger was cool, man. George Perez co-created him, if I remember correctly. But I thought White Tiger was badass. And it would be cool to see and again, get the costume right, please. That's another thing. They might put him in there and he won't have anything to do with the costume. I'd hate that. Yes, that did, but start with the OG one yeah, in New York. Yeah. I mean, they got to get him right. I mean, again, but you know how that goes. We'll see. But again, I could be mistaken. Maybe they don't mean it for Daredevil. Maybe they just talk. Maybe that's a rumor. I don't know. But could have swore I saw something on there flash by me when I was messing around on my phone yesterday about it. So, but that would be cool as long as they get it right. I mean, because if they get this Daredevil season 4, I still don't know why they're insist on calling it Born Again. Because if you saw Daredevil season 3, hey, Claude Selling, good to see you, my friend. I love the first 2 seasons. I like 3, but 3 has some things that I had some issues with here and there. But they used a few elements of Born Again in season 3. I know that doesn't mean anything, but I'll get to give them some credit. They went back, they scrapped what they were doing. Matthew Pounder, what's up, buddy? Apparently, they filmed a few episodes and figured it looked like dog crap, and so they started over. Instead of having, hey, Stuart Mitchell, man, all kind of cool people are popping in tonight. Belly up braces, buddy. It looks like, again, from what I'm reading, they've said that they are. They hired, 2 of the actors back that they were originally said they were going to said they died off camera. Foggy and Karen. They're back now. Those actors are there. I've seen pictures on the set of them filming. They're bringing back the Punisher. They're going to be 18 episodes, according to them, which is pretty cool if they're doing it right anyway. And of course, the Kingpin and all that stuff. Could be, again, they even bring back the stunt coordinator from the old show, from what I understand. If all this is true, it bodes well, but they don't have the same writers, so I hope they're not using Disney Plus writers. Boy, look, hey, don't worry. You don't have to worry about me. I'm going to give it a chance. I cannot tell you how much I would love to see this be good. I would let bygones be bygones, and at least for all the horrible Disney Plus shows, and I hate them all that they made. I've tried almost every one of them, and I just don't like them. And if they make a good one, then God bless them. I hope they do. I hope somebody comes along and says, look, man, that Daredevil show was so good. Charlie Cox is so brilliant as Daredevil. It's been a few years. We waited too long, but let's try to get back to that, what we did before. I just rewatched it again for all the way through for the third or fourth time, whatever it is now, just the last week. It doesn't take long, man. I get going, and I'm in a day or two, I'm wiped out all, I guess, 30 some odd episodes for all 3 seasons. And I just love it. And when it's done, I'm like, oh no, man, it's over. Oh, damn it. It hurts. It hurts that it's over. So much so that I just started watching, I watched Daredevil and Defenders because it ties in with Daredevil. And now I'm because I don't like the other Netflix shows that much. So just out of desperation, I just started watching The Punisher again. It wasn't that good. I'm not even a Punisher fan, but I like Bernthal just because I want to see something adjacent to that Daredevil show, just sort of like it. It's not even near the same class with Daredevil, the show, but it's something to watch because it's nothing. I mean, Daredevil. They should have. Right now, we should have already had at least 5 seasons of Daredevil, but no. So if we get this 4th one, and there are 18 episodes, that'll be like almost the equivalent of 5. Close. That would be really nice. If they're going to get this right. They disgraced him by putting him on that Echo garbage and putting him even worse than She-Hulk. But if they make a good series, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Paul, I got She-Hulk. Ugh. Look, if they make a good Daredevil season, we could just pretend that She-Hulk shit where Daredevil was on there and was not Daredevil. It didn't happen. Just like, nah. No, sir, it did not happen at all. So that would be nice if we could just forget it. And that stupid appearance on Echo. The one in the Spider-Man movie was kind of funny. Charlie Cox was just at a con down here in New Orleans. I'm not the kind that goes spend $70 to breathe another person's air, so I didn't go get an autograph or anything, but I think he and D'Onofrio and John Bernthal, they were all at a con down here. And I would like to have gone up and met him, but, But he's cool. He's really great. I mean, the way he plays Daredevil is perfect, man. Let's hope he still got it. Hope he's not too old. Now, Joe Dog, something? I got to tell you, I actually do like the yellow and red costume, but I preferred the red costume. And the yellow and red costume was really only 6 issues. Daredevil number 7, which is one of the greatest comic books of all time, by the way, is where it started when Wally Wood, redesigned it to have the red costume. And while I agree the red costume is the best, I kind of like the yellow and red one. I enjoy it. I mean, it was dumb on She-Hulk, but just because everything about that show was dumb. But it was still, it was kind of cool. But on that show, it was kind of fitting, really. The only drawback, in my opinion, to the first season was too much of that ninja outfit, that Miller ninja outfit, that I didn't like much. Joe Dog says, love Loved the oh man, it's popping up on my screen. Loved the Daredevil #1 cover, the first issue. Yeah, that actually Kirby did that cover. I've been doing a lot. I talk about this all the time on Monday nights. I'm still doing a lot of deep dive research. I've done it for like 30, almost 30, 40 something years. I've been researching the whole who did what. Look, Paulie says, stop watching those shows. Which shows? You mean the Daredevil? Did you stop watching Daredevil? Or you mean the new shows? Paulie, which ones you mean? Which ones are you referring to? Minimus is there. True. DD is the only Netflix show worth watching. Oh yeah, MCU TV shows. Very smart on your part. I watched them like an idiot. I'm not going to continue to watch them though. I'm done with them. Ravenscroft said, "What do you think of Bernthal as Punisher? I've heard good things, but I don't think he looks the part much. Back in the day, I thought Michael Ironside would have rocked the Punisher." Here's the weird thing there. Ravenscroft, I'm not a Punisher fan at all. I think the Tick said it best when he said, "Guns and superheroes don't mix." He's a ripoff of Matt Boland's, Executioners. I just like to point that out because Jerry Conway's a jerk off. But I never, when I first saw the Punisher in comics, he was using mercy bullets. That's how old I am. But I never really got into the Punisher that much. But I thought Bernthal was terrific on Daredevil as the Punisher. But it's coming from someone who doesn't have a lot invested in the character. So I think he's really cool. Is he the comic version? Nah. I can understand a purist of the comic book not really liking, not being into his performance, I guess. But I liked him. So, but I understand where you're coming from. Oh, Michael Ironside in the old days. I don't know. Yeah. Better than Dolph Lundgren. No offense to Dolph Lundgren, but as the Punisher, man, I don't know. Oliver Belamonte. Yeah, that's really disturbing. Oliver says that a new Iron Fist series is in the works, but it might have female lead. Well, it had the second season had a female lead. Iron Fist sucked, boy. That was a suck show. First season was not good. The second season was atrocious. I don't mind the kid playing Iron Fist that much. Really, a lot of people didn't like him. I would have minded him, like on Defenders, when he was hanging out with the other characters. He wasn't all that bad. In that second season, and nothing's really his fault, Finn Jones. Colleen Wing getting the Iron Fist. The whole show was about her. The scenes with him and Luke Cage are always great on both shows. But I disagree with the Tick. It depends on the hero. No. Fanty, get your ears checked. I didn't say heroes. I said superheroes. Guns and superheroes don't mix. In other words, Frank Castle's in a superhero universe. Lone Ranger isn't. But that's just what it was. Just him saying gun. I don't know. But it was funny, and the Tick said it, and it was funny. So the Tick, I think you and the Tick are not having the same argument. Yes, Gwagnar. Yes, a Power Man and Iron Fist series was a missed opportunity because it was an episode of either. I'm drawing a blank now. It was either on Luke Cage or on Iron Fist. I think it was on Luke Cage, one of the seasons. Well, they had a whole episode where Danny Rand shows up. Iron Fist, and they had a Power Man and Iron Fist episode where they had an adventure together. And they even had they were showing some shirts that got made that one said the Power Man and Iron Fist. That was hilarious. But they teamed up in an episode, and I was like, man, I would watch this. This is a show I want to see. The actors were fine. The guy playing Luke Cage is perfect. He was great on that show. Michael Coulter or whatever, Mike Coulter. But and that episode was cool. It was them running around, kicking some ass. But the rest of the series was dull. The rest of the series was dull. F4 reboot film plans to shoot by April, but the script is still being revised as Marvel Studios has recruited new writers, says Oliver Belamonte. Really? How can they possibly start shooting by April? Keely Chow, Roll Tide. How can you shoot by April? I mean, there's no way. Do they have set anything built? Do they have anything? I mean, is the cast set in stone other than other than Pedro? Is anyone else cast? I mean, I don't know about Oliver. That's strange. I mean, I hadn't heard much about that, but that'd be I don't see you can shoot without a script there. Look who's here. Here comes the judge. What up, dude?
Hey, how's it going? So is it true you watched Echo again last night?
Thank God it's not true.
Oh, good. I was worried for it.
Yeah, don't worry. I slept fine. I slept fine without it. But don't worry, it's at the ready if I need any sleep.
That's true. Yeah.
Like if I had too much, if I had too much caffeine or was just too fidgety and couldn't sleep, go sit down in front of that TV, turn on Echo, and
all is well.
Now turn it on from the beginning because that's a 5-hour thingy, right? That's about 5 hours of sleep. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's 5 hours, probably 3 to 4 hours. You might wake up a couple times, but for the most part, yeah, that's a good few hours sleep stretch, I'd say. So,
yeah,
right? you have to really think, and it's very considerate of Disney to make that show for us. For those, it's sort of like those, like how YouTube has those hour-long those streams that go for hours with just like a fire burning or water washing up and down on the beach or the rain to relax you, to calm your nerves, to to soothe you, to put you to sleep. Disney Plus has that.
Star Trek Bridge,
those things. Yeah, I've used those, but Disney Plus has Echo. So just in case those don't get the job done and warm milk isn't doing it for you, it's the dulcet tones, I think. They need a script for the new FF movie. Are these people stupid? Did they ever hear of the Fan Force and Fantastic Four #1? It's a storyboard and scripted. Clobberin Times costume design included. Well, yeah, but I wouldn't want these idiots anywhere near it. Here's the thing, dude. The morons in charge of this movie are likely people I wouldn't want anywhere near the original material anyway. I'd rather just let them make another shitty, stupid remake that has really little to do with the comic book and leave the comic alone. Because we all know that no Fantastic Four movie is legit unless I'm in charge. I mean,
they should just use. That's true, but they should use just Fantastic Four Unlimited again. Then we'd be all safe from having to worry about it being good.
Well,
maybe with this course correction with Daredevil you're talking about, maybe they finally want to make money again. Maybe they're gonna do some good stuff.
They should. I've been looking at.
Don't get my hopes up, but
no, don't get the hopes up. But they are filming it now, and they keep showing there's a site. There's a page on X that keeps posting pics from the set, which it's got. Charlie Cox out there with there's his fellow. It's got Foggy and Karen, and
yeah, I saw that.
And we'll see. I haven't seen anything with the costume yet, but I don't know. Let's hope. I don't know. Now, one of the things I've heard is it's none of the same writers. In fact, they're having some kind of law dispute or some kind of legal dispute with the writers of the older series. So I don't know. That might disturb me a little bit, but yeah.
Over what? Like creative?
Oh, I don't know. I just heard someone say that the other day. It may not even be true. I just heard someone talking about that the other day. I hope it's not true, but no, I do. From what I've heard, it's not the same writers. But then again, it was different writers from season 1 to 2.
No, season 1's the best, but a lot of times that first season's the best too.
I like both. Season 2 is really good though because you actually get him running around as Daredevil in the costume. I love season 1. I do. But man, we had to wait to the last half hour of the last episode to get the costume.
Well, that's true.
And
But
not that the costume's perfect, but I still want the costume.
I did like his getup though before he became Daredevil.
I don't like the
thought that
ninja
was-
outfit. I hate it.
I like the ninja.
Every scene with it, even though I'm loving the show, makes me crazy with anger.
Well, it's
I want a
newfangled
costume.
stuff. Yeah.
Because he's just wearing a stupid thing over his face, over his head, and a shirt, in your jogging pants and stuff.
That didn't bug me, but maybe
It bugs the
I don't know.
living insane so much so that I had to practice. I had to go to Tibet for like 2 months or a year to learn certain anger management martial arts. So when I go back and watch the show, because it's so good, I love the show. It helps me control that anger that I hear, because it's such a good show. I'm so frustrated. Now that won't last for maybe a couple of years. So hopefully there will be a time like I'll win the lottery and then I'll pay someone with extraordinary, technical skills to take that first season for me, and CGI or AI or whatever the actual costume on him the whole time, and I will have my copy of that season where he's got the costume from the beginning,
the Clobby cut.
the Clobby cut, where technology is used to put him in the costume, at least from episode 3 and 4 on up. Because I can understand them going back a little bit to his original origin. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, but that didn't. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I do love the costume, but it didn't. For some reason, that ninja outfit didn't bother me. But is that the new?
Hate it.
Is that the new Frank Miller? When did they start with the ninja
The
costume?
ninja thing, well, first of all, Miller came up with it. Later, it sort of was similar in the Trial of the Incredible Hulk TV show, but he had kind of
Yep.
he had a black outfit. But before that, because as you know, we're reviewing Miller's Daredevil right now on on J-Man's channel Friday nights, and Miller in the origin of Elektra's story, because we're just right at that point now. What Elektra's origin? There's a scene where she gets kidnapped or some stuff. So and he has his abilities, but he's not Daredevil yet, and he goes to save her, and he has to put a scarf over his head. So. And it's kind of from that. Then later in Daredevil Year 1, which he did like in the early 90s with John Romita Jr. doing the art, it talked about his pre-Daredevil phase where he had that outfit. And he went back and had that too. So it's Miller. Let me tell you something. That TV show is so much Frank Miller. It's disgusting that they put his they got acknowledgments in the end credits, like a bunch of people. And I'm like, do you know how much Miller stuff you people stole for this?
Yeah. Did he get a writer's credit?
No.
Or
Not
get
one bit.
paid? Yeah.
He got an acknowledgement.
Yeah.
And with everybody else in the back, just name alphabetically. They had to put Stan Lee's stupid name, of course, and Bill Everett at least, because Bill Everett co-created him. He didn't get paid either. But they put that. But then, yeah. They actually even have at the end. In the end, I love those opening credits. Are really great, beautiful music, and it says at the end of the credits of every week, every episode, it says created by Drew Goddard. And Drew Goddard was a showrunner, and he did a good job and stuff, but he's not the creator. Paulie has a question for you, I think.
Oh, I did, Paula. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I've got the book. Oh, let me turn my camera on.
We got.
I
My goodness!
was supposed to tweet it out too. This is much better to show than those stupid comics I got this week.
We got some comics to make fun of for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if my camera's turned on. Hold on.
Here we go, Paulie. You can show it right now.
Let me cover up my address. But hold on.
Ravenscroft.
I like these slant stickers. They're very cool.
Bradley Cooper could have been a decent DD, or maybe Pitt. None of them are in a neither one of them would have been in league with Charlie Cox. He was perfect. I'm sorry. I mean, Charlie was just brilliant, I think. So, what are you doing? You got to find it, or?
Well, I got it. I just setting up my. I did live stream a homeowners association meeting tonight. So everyone's like, "How do you do that?" Like they're all impressed that I could stream to YouTube. So
Nice.
It's nice. It's nice when your daytime
So,
hobby. Yeah.
What do we have here? We have. Oh, but everyone, by the way, by the way, get Paulie's link in there if you don't mind. Let's get his link to his book so anyone here who hasn't seen it yet can take a look at it.
Yep. So
I should have put. I have Paulie's YouTube channel linked, but I don't have the book linked in here, and I'm sorry about that, Paulie. But let's.
And then there's a nice note by Paulie here.
Paulie's book of short stories, folks.
So very cool. Yep. So short.
There you go.
The Forever Now series. So thank you, Paulie. Yep. So I'm looking forward to reading that. And I was, you get behind him. I got to post this on Twitter that I got this with a link. So make sure I'll do that. But and I love these slant stickers. I got one of those on my.
How do I find this link? I gotta find. Is that linked on? Is there a link to that on your page, Paulie? Because I have your YouTube channel right here.
I'll get it too when I get back to my keyboard unless you find it. Yep.
I'd probably get it on Twitch. Oh wait, I got it. No, I can get it on his Twitter. It's Twitter here. We are. Oh, there we go. All right. Can they find where can?
I'll get it here. Let me get it. Yep.
Can't find.
I'll put the book on the Liberator.
Paulie, get me a link so we can find that for you, dude. So we can put it in our chat.
I got it because I keep a link list here. So let me get Paulie's channel in there. And he's below on your list of channels to watch too. But here's Paulie's channel.
His link's below for his channel. Yeah.
Yep. Here's the Latino Slant. And Paulie's website too. I think it's latinoslant.com, and that should have a link to the book as well. Let me put that in yet. Or Paulie's LinkedIn. Let me see here. Yep.
Sorry, look, while you're doing that, I'm trying to find something.
It's the Latino Slant. Sorry, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Someone took Latino Slant.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
You got it.
Here's the book. Oh yeah, Paulie's got it. Yep.
He's got it.
You better have it.
He's got it. Paulie has a wrench, so he could. There you go.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm sorry, Paulie. I forgot you had a wrench. Cool. There you go. Thank you, buddy. But please, everyone, check out Paulie's book. He is a writer extraordinary. I have cool writer friends. I got Paulie and Raquel, and we got a few other writers around here.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Yeah, I know someone who wrote a book. It's awesome.
Yeah,
a book without too many pictures or funny graphics in it. Yeah, so as we're teasing Raquel because when we first asked her to read some comics, she read the book first, and then we go back and look at the pictures. We're like, no. You're supposed to read the words with the picture at the same time. She's like, my brain doesn't work that way. We're teasing her, yeah. But yeah, congratulations, Paulie. That's very cool. Yep.
Congrats, brother.
Check that out. Yep.
Congrats, Paulie. Great stuff, buddy. I'm glad you're doing. I mean, he's doing very well, by the way. And if you have not yet seen this, please go to that his site and check that out.
See, the Liberator makes a nice book holder. Who would have thought that?
I guess so. I guess you better keep it.
Claude says, Paul has a wrench. I'll take a screwdriver.
Actor John David Washington is said to be replacing Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror, says Oliver Belamonte. Ah, gotcha. At least I got another John guy in there, so there you go.
Do I know him? John David Washington?
I don't know him.
Is he going to play him as like I just didn't like that schmarmy take on that Majors did. I'm sure that was the directors. I'm sure that's the directors in the yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just hated that
He'll
smarmy.
probably the writing will probably be the same.
Yeah. He's an American actor, former football player.
David Washington. I don't know him. Probably maybe seen him in something. Who knows?
I haven't seen him. Yeah. He's a running back for the UFL Sacramento Mountain Lions. Amsterdam, the creator. Oh, the creator. That was the new science fiction movie. I haven't seen that yet. I don't know if anyone seen it in the chat. Tennant, Malcolm and Marie. So I don't know any of these.
Denzel Washington's son. Really? Is that Denzel Washington's kid? Well, there you go.
How did he get into Hollywood?
I don't know.
Well, we all love Denzel Washington. So
good night, Penny. Have a wonderful night, my dear. Well, before we get to your bad comics that you bought this week, we have a recurring feature here on Monday Night Mark's Comics Talk, everyone, where Mark will show us his new comics that he gets for the week or whatever, and then we make fun of them. But before we do that, let's pay tribute because there's so few greats in terms of comic book masters who are still with us anymore from the Silver or Bronze Age. And so a Silver/Bronze Age, at least one of my favorites, it had a birthday this past week. So it's just now celebrate their birthdays because so many. I'm tired of doing the RIP for so many of them. And his big brother was great, and so is he, the great Sal Buscema. I love Sal Buscema. I love his Hulk, his Rom. I mean, his everything. His Avengers. Our pal Sal, his Spidey. One of my favorite Hulk artists, like I said. Black Captain America artist. I mean, dude did it all. And he's, hung around for a long time. And yes, that's true. Joe Dog, you're right. We should do Frank Miller next. He also had a birthday. One of the few. Again, these guys, when they're gone, they're gone. And, last year we had to say goodbye to some big ones, man. Past couple of years, we said goodbye to Neil Adams and George Perez and Tom Palmer. Who else? Keith Giffen just recently. It's and so the past few years, so many of the greats, they're almost as far as I can recall right now. There are no. I can't think of any Golden Age guys left. There may be a couple. Silver Age, we still got Ramirez Sr. Until last year, then he passed away. Right? Yeah. We had him for a good while. And then, now the Silver guys, I mean, technically Sal got us started in the Silver Age. But I think Larry Lieber's still with us. He wasn't like a big name of the Silver Age or anything, but but as far as the Bronze Age is concerned, we've lost some of those. We still have some. And this is when his work was biggest, meaning Sal's. And Frank Miller's no. Frank's getting up there, man, but Frank's still with us.
Yeah, it's hard to believe he's up. It's you think he was the young guy, right? You see pictures of him with Kirby. I saw a picture of him with Kirby on Twitter the other day, and he's a young kid, and Kirby's obviously.
Frank Miller, yeah,
Frank
saw that.
Yeah, Frank Miller, yeah.
Frank Miller, meeting Kirby, and he was it's amazing. Parlin is still with us, says Ravenscroft. Don't tell Hungry Boy that. And Glagnar said, speaking of Sal Buscema, the best new comic book of the week is the Romnibus. Yeah, you got man. I'm envious that you got that Romnibus, buddy. Larry Lieber did co-create Iron Man, no question about it. Minimus. I'm not minimalizing Larry Lieber. I'm just saying he's one of the few, if any, that are left right now of that age. Also, the writers are getting up there. Thomas is 83, Englehart 76. Yeah, that's right. I mean, Sal.
Yeah.
Do you have favorite Sal work? Rom, maybe or no? Look, this is the Romnibus, by the way. I'm envious of you, Glad, to get that omnibus, man.
Rom is keeps his popularity is just is it getting more popular now, or it seems like he's getting a lot of press with the those books are getting a lot of press now, especially with the omnibus. Seems to be like Rom is more popular than the Micronauts, which I'm not sure if I'm happy about. I'm just kidding, but it's amazing how good both those comics were, considering they were quote unquote toy properties, which really shouldn't mean that they can't be good. But a lot of times those toy projects are like, oh, it's a money grab. But there's some really great issues of Rom, and of course everyone who listens to these shows knows how much I love the Micronauts. But Rom is pretty darn good too. So it's great to see those old comics. And the Micronauts are coming out, I think, in a couple of months with their omnibus. So gotta save up my my coins for that one.
Yes, Ravenscroft. Marv Wolfman is still with us. Barry Windsor Smith is still with us. Man, they were talking about Barry Windsor. Yeah, I mean, there's some of them there, no question about. But it's still, that's bronze stuff. Silver, man. Jim Shooter's one of the big names of the. Well, he started in the Silver Age. Shooter's still with us, So
Walt
we got a lot
Simonson,
of
but he's
Walt Simonson getting up
but
there.
he would be considered
bronze,
more race bronze, I guess, right? Yeah.
But I loved again. I think when I first took notice and became a fan of Sal was on the Hulk. That's probably the first time I saw him. If I'm, maybe on. I know he did Spidey as well, something like Peter Parker, and he did. Of course, we all know he did. We love, I mean, I love his Rom. I think my favorite stuff is his Hulk. Or did Captain America too. He's great on Captain America. Like I said, in his early days, he did some Avengers. I don't know. It's tough to pick, but maybe his Hulk stuff for me.
What was his Hulk? When did Sal? It was like around the 200s or low.
But it was right a little bit before 200, and he did it for like, I don't know, 80 something issues, 90 or 100 issues, or I don't know. But
that's just my memory. I'm guessing around the 200s. Yeah, okay. 217 is one of my favorite all-time comics. I wonder if he did the art on that. He probably did then.
He did, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, are you talking about the one where they fight the Defenders? Replace the Defenders because Gerald has been killed, or no?
Well, no, this is a little bit after that. I think it's
after that.
The Circus of
Circus of Crime.
Circus of Crime, yeah.
Oh, that has a Starlin cover, I remember. But I don't know if he did the interior of that or not one.
I'm gonna check now. I'm gonna look up my database.
Probably did.
I always talk about the the comic.
I can see the cover in my head right now.
Yeah.
Starlin. Maybe.
Yeah, because I always talk about the comics that my grandfather used to bring home for me. So those are ingrained in my memory forever. I'll forget, names of people, but I won't forget.
Right.
Like Hulk 217. I can't forget that. It's weird the way your memory works sometimes.
Oh, yeah, it is.
You got so few comics too. I mean, you got, well, I shouldn't say few, but I got, like 2 or 3 or 4 a week. Oh yeah, it was Sal. Yeah, Sal Buscema, Jim Starlin cover. Of course, the great Clobberin Times is never wrong about comics.
Except
Circus of Lost Souls.
Except when I am, which is all the time. We're going to take a quick look since I've been reviewing Defenders comics. I've done one in a while, but since it's Sal's, birthday celebration, we'll just skim through really quickly. Damn it! Stop that. I did it wrong. Hang on. We're going to take a look at one of Sal's earlier works. That's it. There we go. Defenders number 3. And I'm just gonna skim it quick, but yep. Beware the Undying One. Gil Kane cover, of course. You had Sal Buscema, inked by Jim Mooney. So this is some early 1972. I love the Defenders, man. Sal was great.
Defenders are great. Yeah.
Yeah. some of his earliest stuff. Jim Mooney was a very consummate inker, and oh, here's one we missed. Al Jaffe passed. Yeah, no, I didn't miss that one. That's right. He did pass back last year. Al Jaffe was a genius. Love those fold out covers in the back of Mad Magazine. I mean the fold in covers. Fold in, sorry. So anyway, here let's just take a look. Let's quickly just page through some Sal Buscema work. I mean the body of work the guy did was astounding. We're going to look up his numbers in a minute. But this was some fine stuff right here. Hulk. That's a powerhouse group there, dude. Hulk, Subby, Silver Surfer, Doctor Strange. How can these guys even be giving him a trouble? I'm making him work up a sweat. How can Noel Wayne? So nice job by Sal. You could definitely make the case that his brother John was better if you were so inclined, and I wouldn't blame you. But Sal was great. I love Sal.
What a team! What a pair, right? I mean, they have,
yeah. And is it
brothers
weird?
that amazing in comics? Yeah.
Is it weird that their styles were fairly similar? I mean, they're still two different people.
Yeah.
There's no reason, if you think about it, there's no reason why if two brothers are artists, why their style would be similar. But it is. It's not exactly the same. But there's definitely, I don't know. Maybe it's just because they're brothers, and maybe it's a part of my imagination. Maybe I just imagine that. Oliver says, Game of Thrones House of the Dragon star Millie Alcock has been handpicked by James Gunn to play Kara Zor-El, aka Supergirl, in Supergirl World of Tomorrow.
So that we were looking at her
Woman
the
of
other night.
Tomorrow. Sorry,
remember
is that the one we were looking at? Yeah, but which one? Oh, we picked
the one that wasn't
less.
as that you like less. But then we did show you some pictures, and you thought she was cute enough.
Yeah,
toxic male segment.
I got you. A toxic maleness. Yeah.
But the traditionally blonde-looking girl they didn't pick the other girl. I guess if that's and I'm sure that is correct. But as Oliver's saying, yeah. And plus, the House of Dragon has been hugely popular series for HBO. I mean, everyone thought after Game of Thrones tanking that that series would go nowhere, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was really well done, and despite knowing where the new series, the Game of Thrones ends, it was just so well done. And Matt Smith is a big part of why that series is so good. He's phenomenal in that role as one of the royalty in the House of Dragon. So he really, I didn't think I shouldn't have doubted Matt Smith could pull it off because he's such a great actor. But like, is he really going to be a badass, sword wielding badass? And I know you haven't watched it, but there's one scene where there's a scene on a beach where he just takes out hundreds of guys in this great, fantastic battle epic in one of the early episodes. It was really good. Yeah.
Paulie says Sasha got the raw deal, man. I think he's referring to the young lady that played Supergirl in the Flash movie. Dude, everybody involved in that movie got the raw deal because it's such a garbage movie. Oh,
she was good in it, though. Yeah, I thought she had a good presence in that. Yeah, for a few minutes, and she's cute. Right. Wow, she's very, very cute.
Was she Kara or was she some other iteration of Supergirl?
No, she was just another iteration. I don't know if they. Right. I think they called her. Well, they called her Kara. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't look like Kara from the comic, but she got the everybody in that movie, Michael Keaton, all of them got the raw deal because they had such a shitty director and a shitty movie. The movie's terrible. So yeah, everybody. And he says he does like Millie. So yeah, they did call her Kara with a break in her name. Okay, yeah. So, well, she's a Sasha is. I can't remember. I don't remember her last name. But she's a beautiful girl for sure. Oh, they edited. Yeah, they edited her major
Doesn't
scenes
surprise
out.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that movie
Well, that's
sucked, man.
well. That one scene was funny when the Flash he's got his cell phone out and he's videotaping, or well, I shouldn't say videotaping. He's making a
Fanty,
video. I'm like, I would make a video of that too. Yeah.
Fanty. Are you Linda Fight? Are you serious? She's still around? How do you know that? Yeah, I hated the Flash movie. There are people who just because of Michael Keaton's in it, they don't want to admit they dislike it, so they got to say he was fantastic. I thought he slept walked through it. To be honest, he's still likable, but I didn't really care about him one way or the other. And I continue to say, first of all, Ezra Miller is horrible, but the thing is, you make a Flash movie and you don't even have a good villain. You don't have a Flash villain. You have a
Yeah.
stupid Zod. That movie's a wreck, a train wreck.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
they meet Michael Keaton, aka
okay.
Batman, and
Look
with
for
the
living Silver Age people. That's cool. Well, Linda Fight was actually interesting. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
well, I was just saying when they meet, of course, Michael Keaton's got to be, look like a Tom Hanks from Castaway, and they
Yeah.
just walk into the mansion, and of course they said how successful Batman was, and you always got the stereotypical fight when the heroes meet, but it was just so set up so
Yeah,
poorly. I mean,
yeah.
I did love to see
Fuck
the
that.
scene with Batman, and I like to see the new Batwing was phenomenal, but that doesn't make it a
Yeah.
good movie. I mean, you could have,
No.
and you got to see the car, but didn't get to use the car again. So it was a lot of member berries, and Ezra Miller is just not the Flash. I mean, you just can't.
No.
It's not the right casting, not the right story.
Garbage. Yeah.
It was a mess.
Well,
It was sad. It was sad because you thought, okay, let's God, just do a Batman movie with Keaton then if you want to, pull in the eyeballs, right? Don't just do an Elseworlds Michael Keaton or an older Michael Keaton, with the CGI and the acting, they could pull it off. People would take their money, but on that, but yeah, it was a shame.
some more Sal Buscema that will do some Frank Miller. He did a lot of people, if you think of the Hulk, you think of Rom and even his old Avengers, but he had a real nice run on Captain America. Sal was a very clean style artist. Jim Mooney on the inks in this one as well, but it was great for storytelling purposes. He was actually a really good cartoonist. He was great at action, and yeah, so he had a nice long run on Cap, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's clean art, but it's you can follow it. And it's good, and
that's what it was for. This was during that time when Sam Wilson was he was always a big part of the comic, but I mean, when they were doing a lot of the stuff with him in his neighborhood and all that kind of stuff. And
yeah,
Steve Englehart was getting preachy back then. Boy, was he preachy. But still, a lot of fun.
but it was a good reason to be preachy back then, I have to say.
The real Captain America and Bucky, huh? What in the hell?
Bucky's dead.
Yeah.
Well, I googled, not Googled. I searched my comic book database program, Comic Base, and I've got 1,840 credits with art by Sal Buscema.
Let me go. So thanks for reminding me. That's what I intended to go check that and forgot.
Now, some of those obviously are reprints, but 1,840 individual comics. I mean, some of them are coming up as trade paperbacks, but
yeah, but there's a way around it. Those.
What's that? The great. What's that website you use? Greatest Comics Greatest, or what was? Not Mike's Amazing, but
not Mike's Amazing is good for this. For searching. Let's see.
Credits.
Yeah, there we go. So, yes, there were 931 story credits found. A total for all stories, total pages for all stories, 18,886.
Wow.
Sal Buscema, folks. Man, he was great. Let me find that. Thanks for reminding me of that, by the way.
Once in a while, I get something right.
You always get something right. So he started 1968 on the Rawhide Kid.
Wow, that's old. 1968.
Silver Surfer.
Anyone born in 1968 must be ancient.
Well, he wasn't born, dude. He was already born.
I'm joking.
So, I know.
When that came out.
That's an
That's
ancient
old.
age. So yeah, look at that. Jesus Christ. Let's see what his last thing was, and you can't count the This will.
Yeah, not the
It puts
reprints. Right?
it puts the reprints at the back. So, penciler artist, mostly penciler. He didn't ink his own stuff all the time. When did he leave Marvel? Wow, he went to DC for a while. I remember, believe it or not, as an inker. Man, he was solid at Marvel forever until the mid 90s. Then he was all over the place. DC stayed solid at DC. Wow.
So where's
Marvel.
his last
He
work?
worked on Spider Girl.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Spider Girl.
I know he was.
I forgot that. Yeah.
I think he was doing. I want to say. I don't know if he worked on the strip or not. So that's till 2019.
Wow. Was that a reprint, Thor the Worthy #1, or is that in Spider Island? Spider Girl Shattered.
At this point, he was an inker, probably uncredited for a lot of stuff. So yeah. What man, just amazing, dude.
Hey, he was good on Spider Girl, yeah.
You and that
It fit that. Yeah, me and that Spider Girl, yeah. God, I don't understand the MCU comics. God, I love.
Just kidding. Nothing wrong with Spider Girl.
Or Star Girl, yeah.
Man, nothing wrong. Well,
yeah, but you don't want a woman to succeed in comics, right? Yeah.
True. I don't.
Yeah.
I never did. Actually. I mean,
that's funny when you hear that. It's like, I just want good stories. I don't care if it's a female character.
I want a character called "Make Me a Sandwich Girl." Whoa, that's bad, isn't it?
You're gonna
Frank
burn
Miller.
in hell.
It's funny how you Google Frank Miller, you get his pictures of his face instead of his art. Damn, I want to see.
Well, he's famous, yeah.
No offense, Frank, but I want to see the comics. You know what I'm saying? I've seen his face. I met him. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's see. The great Frank Miller also had a birthday this past week. Frank is getting up there.
How old is Frank Miller now?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't check his age. Is there somebody can check it? But there he is. He's a nice fellow, by the way. Talented fellow. But his art changed. And I loved a lot of his writing, of course. But his art really did change after a while. But it was pretty amazing stuff. I mean, it was groundbreaking for the time. I mean, it was just Frank Miller covers. That's when he was making a living as taking anything he can get, a cover artist. So did the same output as his career. So did the same output as career in his career as Kirby did before lunch. Well, Kirby, I don't know. Kirby was like not that far over. I mean, he did. Kirby was like at 20,000 or something. Joe Dog says Daredevil 181, which we'll be reviewing soon, by the way. It was one of my favorites. It's a classic. Oh man, I remember buying that off the shelf, and it was double sized, I believe. Yep. And that comic blew me away. Let's look at Daredevil. 181. Daredevil. I got a better way to look at it. He's the
I'm looking
devil.
up Sal's bio, yeah, and he did a comic, The Right Project, Inker, 2022. So
Yeah, he was working.
still,
So was working, man.
it's amazing, yeah.
Job Buscema.
And he came out of retirement for Spider Girl. There we go. I was checking his bio, reading the article. Yeah,
Special double-sized issue. I guess we're not. Are we being spoilery if I say talk about what happened in this one?
I think it's been long enough. I think this the statute limitation has passed. Yeah.
Look at that cover. I mean, this was not happening. Look, you understand something about because we're talking about this on J-Man Show, for the next couple of weeks. This wasn't happening in comic books in 1980.
No, yeah,
in 1981. What Miller did in this comic, and Denny O'Neil, God bless him, and even Shooter allowed it, was groundbreaking in so many ways. Yeah, it led to a lot of bad stuff, but it's some of the best comics ever made. Look at that opening page. I don't know how they got past the comics code at that point.
Well, there's no red in there. Yeah. What issue number is that?
181. It's a classic.
181, right? Yeah.
It was just, and this one is a brutal, sad ending. Miller, let's see. Miller got a lot of flack for Holy Terror. He did, yeah, but it came from his anger in 9/11. His home neighborhood was devastated by it. It makes sense. Yeah, and he got canceled by a bunch of idiots for it, too. At cons and stuff. They tried to cancel him at one of those. They did try. I don't know if they actually did get kicked out of a con in London or something. Or some people whined about him being there. Jerk offs. Look at that style. I mean, this just didn't see this in comics at that point.
I like this style. I mean, his later style, I don't like the way he's evolved.
No, this.
I like this style much better. Yeah.
Mazzucchelli pretty much copied it. And of course,
a lot of the motion he portrays there too.
Incredible.
That's phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Some of that's from Kirby, I guess, too.
He learned how to do a lot of
stuff like that. Yeah.
As far as cartoon, Kirby Eisner, Klaus Janson has a lot to do with all this too. The Punisher, Bullseye. What an amazing character. So
he's a terrifying character.
He was terrifying.
Ridiculous costume, in real life, obviously the costume like that, but
I wish he had a costume on that costume. He's gonna have a costume, and he's gonna be in Born Again. Whether it turns out good or not, I don't know, but it's gonna be that same actor.
He's not just gonna have a tattoo on a scar on his forehead.
No, he's supposed to have a costume. Well, I don't know. Fanty, did something happen to her? Electra? Yeah, something happened to her. I mean,
Well, she's back now. Don't worry about it.
She's affected the crap out of me. Well, she came back a couple years later.
She's Daredevil now, actually, in the books.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I've heard about that shit. Yeah, so stupid. So anyway, these idiots.
Jennifer Garner needs the work.
Anyway.
That's so good, and that reminds me of the Wolverine limited series. You can just see the styles that are the same. Around This was what year was this one? This is 80, after Wolverine.
80, 81, something around there. 81.
Was it after the Wolverine limited series or
no? It's before it.
Before it, okay.
She lets Foggy live him, so she was supposed to kill him. Then she fights Bullseye. What a fight, too. Look at, man, that's just. And and for my next trick, you put up a pretty good fight. But me, I'm magic. And
the Mythbusters covered that you can't hurt someone with a playing card because there's not enough mass. They set up, of course, unless he's got.
So were they reading this comic and they had to debunk it or something?
Well, just in general, like throwing cards and cutting people, and they set up like a machine that would had almost like a batting, pitching machine with with throwing playing cards. And I think at one point the barest nick they could get, but there's not enough. No matter how fast you throw a playing card, there's not enough mass in there. But it's it's fine for comics. I'm not being the annoying engineer guy, but uh, it didn't do it. It was just fun with MythBusters. They probably did mention this comic, I guess, or
If
talk
Bullseye,
about it. Yeah.
it probably did. If Bullseye met Deadshot at a gun-toting duel, Deadshot would say, "Bang, you're dead." As Bullseye would reply, "Gotcha." Yeah, Bullseye is pure scum. There's no question about that. But anyway, the fight, dude, the big when Daredevil fights him.
That's a good go up a little. That panel go up just a little bit or back.
That one?
We keep going with the
Yeah.
with the Billy Club catching the stopping that there. Yep. Says on not yeah, that's the knife. That's just an amazing couple of panels there. I mean, it's the whole book is fantastic, but yeah.
This is man, just imagine being a like 16-year-old kid reading this, like, oh my god, this is unreal.
And
Badass,
Electra's just
dude.
died too. I mean, yeah.
Yep, she's dead. But then what happens at the end? Yes, I'm spoiling it, everybody. I love it so much. I've got to talk about it. So too bad. We're celebrating Frank Miller's brilliance tonight because it was his birthday. Big fight on the highway. I was
Look
kind
how
of stuck.
good that is. The color, the panel layout there,
Oh, it's
and the
gorgeous.
the coloring. Of course, that's not Miller. The color, but the coloring is amazing there too.
Gorgeous.
So,
and you basically, when he basically says, "I'll kill you," or so you won't save me like before. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. No, you'll kill no one ever again. He just lets him go.
right.
Which, by the way, didn't matter because he survived. He lived after all. So, anyway,
Brilliant.
let's look at Frank Miller's body of work, shall we? All righty then. Let's see what Frank is. It won't be up in that high, but as Kirby or Buscema, but right. Wait a minute. Search did not match any. Did I spell it wrong? Frank Miller. Partial names allow. Wait a minute. Come on now. Make sure the names are spelled correctly. Farnk is Frank, and Miller is Miller. Am I wrong?
Be frank about it. Yep.
What's wrong with you people? You don't have Frank Miller in here? Did you cancel him? I don't think it's asking for cat for cabs. Frank Bloody Miller. All right, let's see.
158 was Miller's first
Gotcha.
Yep.
As a creator, all right, here we go. There were 220 story credits found. Total pages for all stories is 5,908. Penciler. Wow. Weird War Tales. Unknown Soldier, Weird War Tales, John Carter. I have that one. Spectacular Spy. I think he did some stuff for Gulkey too. I don't see it on here. I thought he did some stuff for Gulkey. Are they counting as covers? Well, I would have sworn he did do a go, but maybe not. But then again, those are uncredited, so it's tough to tell, I guess. They didn't credit that stuff very often, so yeah. Well, there you go. I'll have to look all that up later.
His last Daredevil comic, I think, was looking at the database here. Looks like it was it 191?
Yes, it was. Yeah, that was the last there. The Woke
That's-
Breaker, what's up, buddy?
Hey,
Hello there.
He never came back to the series after 191, right?
Yes, he did. He came back to do Born Again, issue 220 something,
Oh, okay, that's it.
230 something through 36 or something. He did 7
There we
issues.
go.
He came back and wrote those. He didn't draw them. Dave Mazzucchelli drew them, but he wrote those. His first Marvel work was Doc Samson Backup, Matthew Pountner says. Yep, it was in, well, I know he did a Doc Samson, but according to the chronology here, his first Marvel work was John Carter, Warlord of Mars, number 18. I remember that the Doc Samson thing you're talking about, Matthew, but it's not according to this. Now, he did a shit pot full of covers. Hell of a lot of covers for him. Thing might be, I'll have to check the grand, but yeah. I'm not finding that Doc Samson backup. That wasn't Doc Samson backup. Was that not in a? What series was that in, Matthew? I know he didn't have his own series. It was in was it in a Marvel? No. Was it a Hulk? What? Well, no, are you talking? Didn't they reprint it in Marvel Fanfare? Well, maybe it was in Marvel Fanfare. Was it What If? Was it a Hulk annual? Well, I think it was in a Hulk annual or something later. I had that thing somewhere. Hulk
The very
Annual
first
11.
one?
I think it was Hulk Annual 11. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen, Matthew. He says, yeah, Hulk Annual. Okay. All right. Anyway, they held on to it, so it wasn't his first published, but it was his first work though. Okie dokie. Anyway.
Yeah, one of the all-time greats.
Oh.
Yep, and a great writer too. I mean,
Happy birthday. Yeah.
I mean, art
Great
is
writer.
phenomenal. And I know we always talk about the Dark Knight Returns effect. But,
are you ready for some humiliation?
Oh, sure. Why not?
No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do it.
No, I love doing that. Yep.
You got some. Everyone. Mark has some.
Yep.
Some of his new comics. He gets new comics every couple of weeks, right?
Yeah. Let me just move the Liberator out. So I'll be right back in a second. Let me
I would want
dining room
my
table.
Liberator near those garbage comics.
Yeah, I don't want to drop it either. Yeah.
I'm kidding. Kidding, everybody. We love it. So there you go. Sal Buscema, Frank Miller, Clobberin Times wishes him a belated happy birthday. Frank Miller did so much. Changed the medium, not all for the better, but that wasn't his fault. He did great work, and he was, people were trying to be like him, but he was one of the greats, and I love him. And Sal Buscema also one of the greats, and I love his work as well. He's terrific, and we just don't have their kind anymore in comics, and we're never gonna. Roy Thomas is 83. Fanty says he is 2.5 years younger than Action Comics. My dad's older than Action Comics, and he's still with us, fortunately. He was born the same year. My dad was born the same year as Action Comics. Number one. Oh, in other words, it's Action Comics. Action Comics. So what you gonna do, folks? Anybody? By the way, do any of you have a favorite Sal Buscema or Frank Miller work? Again, my favorite Miller work is his Daredevil run, especially Born Again, that was writing, but I love the art he did. I did like that Wolverine miniseries, by the way. But other than that, there was a lot of stuff I wasn't big on. I didn't like Dark Knight Returns much. I like Batman Year One, although there were things in it that bothered me. But as for Sal, man, it's I got to go with his Hulk and his Rom and his Cap stuff. So he didn't do Avengers as long as his brother, but he did some good Avengers, So definitely Daredevil run for Joe Dog. Yeah. Love DD. Love some DD, Daredevil. Yes, sir.
Let's see. I'm trying to dig up. I think I had 2 months supply.
2 months worth. Well, all right. We got
two shipments, but I'm trying to see which was the. I got them stacked all together. I'm trying to see which was the. If I showed some of them before, it doesn't matter. I guess that's all right.
Yeah, Sal did some good Spidey. Yeah, Joe Dog. Sure, absolutely.
Let's see what's in here. I think I've shown these before. These out of the way.
I wonder what. I mean, why he worked to about according to this thing 2019. I hope he's no man. It's getting, and he's not now. I guess maybe he's retired. I mean, your hand can only last so long with all the drawing, right?
Well, that's what happens too. It's I always said, someday I'm gonna paint all my Dungeons and Dragons figures that I never painted. The lead figures. When I retire, and then someone tells you your eyes go, and then your hands start to shake a little bit, and you're not as steady as you were when you're, a 15-year-old kid painting all those little details.
Yep. Matthew, I love Joe Sennett. So, yeah, he was great inking on Sal and John. Great stuff. Oliver says Marvel Studios and Sony are at odds on Spider-Man canon as whether putting Toby, Andrew, and Tom in the Spider-Man 4th film with a possible appearance of Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. Well, there you go. You never know. That could be good. Hulk 296. Let's see.
Well, this is a Silver Age comic, so this has got to be good.
Well, it's called the Silver Age, but it's still written by Gaiman and Buckingham.
I got you.
No, yeah, but I haven't read that. That's new. Well, I mean, I think I didn't like Gaiman's Miracle Man much, and but he didn't finish it. And now he's finished. Now he's finishing it. But I like that cover.
So they're calling it Legacy 29, issue 7.
Well, I like the cover.
The cover's good. Nice retro.
Young
cover.
Miracle Man. Not too bad. There was that big old Bart Buckingham, really, but yeah. Night Queen. What in the mother of? That's some prissy art right there, isn't it?
I'm not going to comment, but I think I own every Nightwing comic, but I don't know if that's going to last.
Did you see what someone did? Someone took a page of this and they blotted out the dialogue on a panel on the page and then replaced it with some and then a couple of people tweeted it out like it was true because they got fooled about it. Linrod, what's up?
People fell for it, but the thing was, it wasn't that unbelievable where it would
right. They believed it,
right?
Yeah, and it was. But when I read it, though, I'm like, really? That dialogue's a little. Even I was like, I mean, I believe the person who tweeted it.
Yeah.
Because you could believe it, but I'm like, so they that obvious now? Yeah. And then, of course, I saw some weenie head YouTuber whining about it. And trashing, calling everybody, calling the person who did it a big liar and trashing him and stuff. He got fooled, but he wasn't, it was believable considering.
That's what happens. Good humor always has an element of truth to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know who said that all the time.
This cover, yeah, I wonder who.
I don't know what the F is going on with this. Is that supposed to be Robin there? Is a cat? The black and
The
the
furry?
I don't know.
I don't
It looks like the
know.
I don't know. Maybe
I
I'll
don't
have
want to
look
know.
it up. All right, so that's Garbaggio.
Yeah,
Thor's
that's a good
first
cover.
journey into mystery.
That's an interesting cover. Is it Alex Ross maybe or?
Doesn't say who the. I have to open it up to see. That someone wants a goggle. Immortal Thor #6.
Yeah, that's cool. Nice cover. Not bad. Loki actually looks like Loki from a comic for a change.
Yeah. And then this is actually more of these detective, dark, depressing, Dune-like
God,
covers.
these covers make me want to hurl. They make me want to jump off of something.
And this is the only way you're seeing them is thanks to me. So
yeah, I'd never seen them without you. Thanks a lot. Seriously though.
now I've seen this. You recognize this style though, right?
Yeah.
For the last few.
Yeah.
months,
The thing is, I see that and go, doesn't make me want to buy that Batman comic. Makes me think that it doesn't need to be a Batman comic with a cover like that. I mean, it's not. I'm saying, look, I'm not saying that it is bad art per se. It's interesting art, I guess, but it's a Detective Comics cover. It's just, I mean, whatever, guys, but it doesn't do it for me as a Batman cover.
They all look the same together.
Yeah. Wow. What?
Well, that was pretty good.
Like that?
Peter Parker, yeah, I like that. Well, his face is a little off, but I like the idea. Yeah,
It's just
the geometry of his face is off, but the
well, at least they know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. At least.
yeah. Let's see what Spider-Man would say about this.
Well, you see, I'm Spidey, so there. Nobody else.
Spidey pen. Stan Lee made this pen.
There's one Spidey. And that's me.
I like the layout. I like the idea of showing all the.
His face is kind of weird. I think.
But his face looks kind of weird. It's weird. Fat there, right? His face is weird. Now that as soon as I put it up, I'm like, I thought that was one of the better ones, but his face is just a little off there.
Yeah, it's a fair cop.
This is fantastic. We got Captain Marvel there. We got all the Avengers.
You notice that logo's old school. Look like old for the 80s, but nobody of interest on the cover.
Twilight. I can't even tell who's on the cover other than was that Thor there, and
I guess
Captain America,
Thor,
Falcon Cap,
Falcon. Why is he there? I thought he changed him.
Visions, Wanda. Is that Ant-Man?
Savage Dragon? No.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
That's Garbaggio.
That's a lousy cover. Who's that dude above whoever the blonde chick is?
Here? No.
Him. Is that supposed to be? I don't know.
This is supposed to be Black Panther, I think.
No, I know. There, where your Spidey is.
That's Captain America. Oh, this guy here. What was that? Some version of Iron Man?
You got me.
Stealth armor. Maybe it's stealth armor.
Maybe. Okay. I guess.
Maybe it's Riri Williams.
Probably Riri Williams. Jesus Christ, that sucks.
That does suck. Yeah.
Shit.
Sith and the Skywalker.
It's boring.
Look how cool that is.
You like that?
Yeah, look at that. No, I don't.
Is that Ray? Is that Ray?
I guess
Not
it's
Ray.
Ray. Is that Palpatine
Skywalker? So the regular series that they're chronicling, like Sith. I mean, like Ruse of Skywalker crap. I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's just
Boring.
bad. I don't know why I bought that.
Wolverine. Yeah.
Most violent Wolverine story. That's not a bad cover.
The most violent Wolverine story ever. Yeah. They're probably sitting in a malt shop talking about their fifis. They're at Starbucks talking about
Not for kids.
feelings.
Not for kids.
Let's see. Clobby Mark, I'm utterly fuming mad at Rocksteady. We talked about this when we started out tonight, buddy. Studios' newest self-delete squad game. Harley Quinn, yeah, I saw it. I saw the scene where she shoots Batman in the head, and it's Kevin Conroy's last voiceover for the character. Absolutely despicable. I hear she
So that
kills
game is
Wonder
out.
Woman.
The game is out now, or
It's
it's
the new Arkham game. I guess I don't know if it's out
because
now or
Loki
what's
was
coming
talking
out.
about the comic book roundtable, but I'm just wondering if it's out now. You can buy.
I saw the clip. I don't know if it's out now.
Yeah, because that was the rumor, and then Loki asked the question on the uh, Rock Store.
This morning?
No, it was a couple last month on maybe it was on
Okay.
Steam, and then they deleted his comment on Steam.
Uh-huh.
But they said on the basis of spoilers, and I guess she urinates on Batman too or something.
So wait, go back to the Sabretooth thing for a second.
Yeah.
You don't have to show it, but I'm going. I don't know. I don't know if I buy that it's the most violent Wolverine story ever told. Seriously.
How about X-Men 131?
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep going. We don't need to know.
That first plant when Wolverine lets loose on the Hellfire Club, was that 131?
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's a lot
That
more
was-
violent Wolverine stuff than that. I mean, but
Well,
this,
I haven't opened it up.
That's
to
quite
see.
a claim. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I can look at it later. If I
Well, at
want.
least they said not for kids there.
The game was released today, says Fanty. Okay, but
Thank
they
you.
had to pull it back as due to a glitch. You could win the game immediately. Good.
Oops.
That's pretty funny. All right, this is
Not good. Darth is okay, but this is just not good. I mean, it's all
This
right.
comic
It's
book
just
sucks.
as a kid, maybe I would buy it on the stands because it's got Darth Vader on the cover.
adventurous.
I forget what this character's name was. And the Dad Man's not here. He would know. Dad Man knows all the characters from Star Wars.
This is Straczynski cap. I've read the first couple of issues of this.
Yeah.
I need to go maybe try to pull them up and just look at them and see what happens. They were boring. And
It's an okay cover. I like the chainmail and cap suit. It's not over that. It's not great, but it's okay.
I need to go take a look at it. Straczynski can be really boring.
Yeah, very wordy.
So far, he's boring, and yeah, those bullets look interesting.
Yeah, they actually look real. Those bullets. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I don't trust him. Like I say, read it for free online first.
Romita Jr. on the cover.
Yeah.
I don't like his new style. I mean, or that's probably where he wanted to be the whole time. But I like his.
Why is
old
Typhoid
style.
Mary taller than Kingpin?
Well, because he's wider than he is taller.
Well, Miller used to draw him like a giant, like the Hulk.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, okay.
Well, he's been taking that those new shots so he loses weight. Yeah, it made him shorter too.
Got fat cop.
That's not a good. I just don't like. I mean, is it a bad layout? No, it's not a bad layout. But I just don't like Romita Jr. And then I know you like this cover. Check this out.
Is that the Zurinar? Yeah, it's a Zurinar. Oh boy.
Yeah, Zurinar Triumphant.
Oh, why are they milking
back.
that? The Super Batman of Planet X or whatever.
Yeah. Wow.
Zurinar Triumphant. Yeah, well, you know. Don't know. I don't think the art.
I don't mind that cover.
I don't like the art too much. Hey, he's got trunks at least.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
You know, I hate it. It really makes me sick. Superman without trunks, but with trunks, but it's almost as equally annoying is Batman without trunks.
Well, now
Batman
he just wears the nose.
really awful without the trunks. Did Romita Jr. take feet lessons from Liefeld? And look at Typhoid Mary's feet. He says, well, they look when you were probably just a glare on that. They look fine. Now, if Liefeld did that, Liefeld would just have something covering up the feet. He wouldn't even show them because he can't draw feet.
Now this one, I don't know how this got past the censors.
Wowzer! You ain't kidding.
Yeah, I don't know if I bought this as an alternative cover.
that-
I refuse to pay more money for the covers because what they do now, you can pick your covers.
Is that Howard Shagan cover?
I don't know.
Guys are trying to look,
Harrington's Locust. Let's see if I'll
guys
zoom in
are
on it.
trying to look like it.
But I like the way he's hiding the cape there, so cover up what's really happening. Yeah, but that's a sexy, waxy cover. Let's see who's the is that the cover artist there?
Yeah,
George
Jimenez.
2023. I guess must be him on the cover. So
Jimenez.
what they'll do now,
Yeah,
each issue of most modern comics have like 4 or 5
variant covers.
covers.
Oh, the variants. Jesus
Oh,
Christ, with the
God.
variants, man.
So at least the Atomic Empire, where I buy my comics, is amazing. I have to say. So they shipped. I should have shown a picture of the packing material, but they shipped it in a bag, and then they put it in between. Usually it comes in a box, but if you don't get enough for the month, so they put your comics. They take the time.
What's that there?
They put the packing material, so they have cardboard,
shit.
and they put your comics in here, and then it's wrapped. They have a piece of paper. It's wrapped, and this one came in a bag, but a lot of times they'll put. But so your comics ain't getting damaged. So Atomic Empire is amazing. So they really spend the time.
Yeah, they are.
Pack them, and
That's good.
you're not getting them. All crapped over. Yeah. So
That's
but
good.
this cover, I think I like this cover. I don't know why. Lois is actually sexy in this cover. Yeah.
Yep, she is.
So although I think Sloan in the news, the Superman series is getting canceled after next season.
Good.
Sloan is much cuter than Lois on there. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I didn't get every variant cover. I'll give a complete set. Gem Mint shipping boxes to the rescue. Yeah. I mean, it's just so what they do. They'll email you each month. And you have to do all your selections. You could spend like a half hour if you want to pick all the variant covers. And a lot of them, what they'll do now, they'll have the comic to say $4. I get the 20% discount at least, like when you buy enough titles, and they'll charge like another extra couple bucks for cardstock. That's not the seller's fault, but there'll be variant comics like, nope, not buying that for an extra buck unless it's super duper. Yep.
Matthew Pounder said, I'd rather read the cardboard. I'm with you on the same page there, brother. Incredible bulk. Oh boy.
I think I've shown these. We'll just flip through these fast.
No, that's good. Hulky, Vader. Didn't we see that?
Missed it. Yeah, you guys have seen these. Yeah, this stack you must have. I think it was Superman was the last one. Yeah, that he had that was new. So that whole stack was relatively new. But these that's the same style.
That's fine.
I just flipped through a few more. Or Metropolis. That's, like I'm saying, like that's not bad, but compared to the typical garbage you get,
Wolverine.
All the House of X. Yeah.
Hanging out with Spider-Bud. Okay, that's a pretty cool cover from probably Alex Ross. I think it's
Ross, probably right. Yeah, I can't see his signature on here, but Nightwing.
Nightwing.
They're going way too far with how good looking Nightwing is these days. I have to say. And JJR, yeah, Junior, just
JR.
not good. JR. It's not good. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I shouldn't say not good, just doesn't float my boat. Yeah.
No.
There we go. Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer. Yeah.
Number 4?
Number 4. Yep. I think I just got number 5. Oh, no, 4 is the last one I got. Yeah. So there's your
nice.
weekly make fun of Mark.
Nah, what I make fun of it.
Yeah, you can make fun of it. I have Rocky skin. It's okay.
We understand.
I'm spending
No,
all
just
my
kidding.
YouTube earnings from on comics. Oh no.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire 2 has new covers. I mean, new trailers, sorry, says Oliver.
Yeah.
But despite with nostalgia factor, it seems too much spoilers have been leaked out. Ah, yeah, it's been spoilery-ish now. I saw
Yeah,
part of it.
Paulie was talking about it today in his show. It was super swamped, so I couldn't engage too much. But Paulie showed the trailer today and was talking about it.
Mm.
I thought it looked too good, but I agree with Paulie. They give you too much in the trailer. Like I'd rather have a trailer that's just a pure teaser and doesn't makes you want to watch the movie, but doesn't give you the whole damn plot point.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they can give too much away. I agree with it.
Oh, Fanty's asking how many books was that? Let me count them, Fanty.
Patton Oswalt really kills a lot for that movie for me a lot. I'm not gonna go see it, but man, I can't stand that Sunday. I'll go, watch the old Ghostbusters people do anything, but my God, you have to why you put him in there, idiot. Whatever moron put him in there. I don't know if it was Aykroyd or whoever got him in that stupid thing, but he's filth. He's filth. Yeah. Get cold in here. Get freezing.
That's 14. 14 on the left side, Fanty. So probably about 14 or 15 on the right side. Yep.
Hey, it's your buddy's birthday
Do I
today,
have a
too.
problem? Who's my buddy?
Paul Cutberg.
Oh, it's Paul's birthday, huh? Let's send him a note.
Yeah, we'll celebrate that for him. Look good. He's your pal. He's your buddy.
Yeah. Let me find that picture of me and him at Comic-Con.
Pal's your pal. Paul's your buddy.
Nick's your buddy. Nick's your pal. Nick doesn't mind if you puke in his car. That's a sure thing.
Yeah. They even paid him tribute in one of my favorite blogs today. There we go. Let's see. Paul Cutberg.
He's had a long history in comics. Yep.
Yeah, he's been around a while. Didn't seen him in some time, I guess, huh?
I saw him at Comic-Con over the summer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned
Yep.
So let's see. Paul Cutberg. This is 13th Dimension by Dan Greenberg's one of the best comic blogs out there. I really love it. Let's see. Dan Greenfield, January 29th, blah, blah, blah. Paul Cutberg's, what was it? My 13 favorite Steve Skates stories by Paul Cutberg. Cutberg writes for this thing. I thought it was his birthday. I guess his birthday.
Is it?
Oh, a birthday tribute celebrated by MQ. Let me see. A buddy of mine sent me this. Hang on a second. Oh, no. Okay. Steve Skates passed away recently, and blah blah blah. Okay. Why does it say birthday? A birthday tribute celebrated. Mr. K honors an old colleague. Okay, so I'm sorry. It was not. I guess it's not Cutberg's birthday.
He's writing it.
Steve Skates' birthday, and Steve Skates just passed away. He's a well-known comic writer from the oldest who just passed away a month ago. I remember him passing away just about a month or two ago. He was a writer from the 60s and 70s. Oh, well, anyway, Paul Cutberg said these are his favorite stories by him. Teen Titans number 28 with the Nick Cardy cover. That's cool.
Great cover, God.
No Man. All right, Thunder Agents number 6. I love Thunder Agents. Ditko art there. Yeah. Steve Skates was a lot older than Paul. Sarge Steele. Paul loves the old comics like I do.
Abbott and Costello.
Comic. Yeah. For Charlton. Showcase. Hawk and
Hawk and
Dove.
Dove.
Yep. Aquaman number 50. He wrote a lot of Aquaman and Teen Titans. Creepy number 42. Yeah, he wrote, there you go.
Oh, is that signed?
Captain Fear.
If you go back, is that signed by someone or?
Oh yeah. It's signed by Bernie Wrightson.
Wow.
Wow, this guy had wow. Somebody got Bernie Wrightson to sign this comic for him. Cool. Alex Nino. Star Reach. Black Hawk. Challengers of the Unknown. Yeah. It's the Howard the Duck Black and the White comic. There you go.
Oh, I bought his book too. Yep. Direct Conversations.
Oh.
Haven't read it yet.
Okay. There you go. Paul Kupperberg was a Silver Age fan who grew up to become a Bronze Age comic book creator, writing of Superman, the Doom Patrol, Green Lantern, creator of Orion, Lord of Atlantis, Checkmate, Tachyon, and Slayer of Aquababy. Wow. Archie and Vigilante. He is the Harvey Eisner Award-winning writer for Archie Comics, Life with Archie. Well, there you go. So there's your buddy. I misunderstood. I thought that was but still, celebrate the Steve Skates, who was a terrific writer from the Silver Age. So there we go. Where we go?
Well, here, let me show the pic. Since I teased it, I'll just show the pictures with him from Comic-Con. Yep. You guys have seen these before, but a lot of times the writers don't get as much attention, I have to say, too. So,
no.
Yeah.
It's a visual medium.
There's me and Paul. Him. Everyone always sticks out the tongue.
Brother Alan worked in the business as well.
Yeah. So that was
passed,
I
believe,
fun
right?
to see him again. I can't remember.
I think Alan passed, yeah.
Yeah. But that is Ron Wilson, I think. Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Old Ron Wilson was there.
Yep. And Mike DeCaro, yep.
Mike DeCarlo, yep. Man, I'm so mad that I missed the opportunity to get Ron Wilson to sign that for me.
That's all right, because I got one for you signed.
It's not the same. But I appreciate it.
I know. But yeah. Well.
No, it is the same. I'm kidding, but
yeah. You would like to have met him, though. Yeah.
Jeremiah Hembry.
Hey, Jeremiah.
Welcome. Jeremiah says, I finally watched Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck, maybe.
I think you mean Howard the Duck. And it was an interesting film, and I thought it is a cult classic, and I love the film. I didn't like how the plot was so stupid. I got you. Well, it was stupid. Dad Man and the Dad Man clan. What's up, dude?
Hey, Dad Man. Oh, you missed my Star Wars comics. I could ask you who the characters were on it.
He'll live.
It's all right. Yeah, too late. Yeah, that's okay.
Oliver says, Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson character has been given a new suit upgrade in order to promote Captain America Brave New World movie coming out next year. Won't do any good. That's not a Captain America movie.
Yeah, why did they kill Cap? Or not kill him, but age him like that. That was just so dumb. So dumb to do.
Yeah.
Just
What did I do?
I don't know what'd you do.
I don't know.
There's Ron Garney. Yep. Yeah, see, everyone sticks out their tongue when they take pictures of me. What's going on?
I don't understand. Exit full screen now. Why is this doing this?
Doing what? What?
I'm trying to get back to the two of us. Oh, I didn't unshare it. I wasn't paying
You didn't
attention
unshare
right
it. You didn't
I'm
unshare
sorry.
it. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm a goddamn moron.
Don't say that.
Oh, too late. It's been said.
Too late, isn't said.
Too late. It's been said. Oh, well. It's been, we've got to the 2-hour mark, and we've kept everybody's busy and taken from their business, taken from their valuable time long enough, I think, probably, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to start moseying out of here in a second.
Mo's out of here.
Yeah.
No sports ball to watch, though, right?
No sports ball. I'm still bummed out about the Lions.
Sport lines. Has anyone seen JT Kirk?
Yeah, I'm worried about my boy JT now. Is he okay? We need to do an intervention. We need to find him. Say, look, dude, just get a big doll of Dan Campbell and beat on it or something.
Go for always take the points.
Take the points and keep the time. Don't run it on the goal line when you got 3 timeouts.
God,
in your back pocket.
That's painful.
Mm.
And it's not even my team. So
Mine either.
Yeah.
It was painful because I wanted to see them in there instead of the freaking 49ers and the Chiefs. God. And, they said, well, somebody ran the numbers on that first one when it went on first down. When it went for first down and fourth down.
Fourth down, yeah.
He said that if they had made it, their chances to win the game would only have increased by like 4%.
Oh, versus kicking the field goal?
Right. If they made the first down. Because remember, if you make the first down, you got more downs. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you don't know if you're going to score, or you might still end up with just the field goal.
Yeah.
And you need the field goal anyway.
Yep. Terrible.
Well, I mean, it's obviously better if you get the TD, but I mean, yeah.
Yep. Oh well. They got their big market matchup, and they got Taylor. NFL got everything they want. They said that
yeah,
somewhere where they made a lot of money off of her.
Oh, it was the most watched game ever.
The whole season.
Yeah.
I forgot what the figure was. But they have made a shit pot full of money off of her being at those games. Being part of NFL.
It was the most watched NFL championship. Let's see. Actually, the Lions San Fran, I'm looking at an article. 56.7 million people watched Detroit Lions San Francisco 49ers. Biggest NFC championship game in 12 years. The game benefited from the earlier one on CBS when the Chiefs took down the Ravens. Taylor Swift refereed from the boxes. Ugh. We don't have the CBS numbers for Sunday afternoon, so hang on. Yeah.
I'm just talking about in general. It's the NFL.
Yeah.
I've made a lot of money off of her.
Well, the ratings, that's why they said they don't have the numbers yet of CBS Sunday afternoon, the Taylor Swift game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but think of like how many people watch a show. So, some of the news networks, they get, 500,000 people watching, 300,000 people watching a show. Yeah, these are unheard numbers. So if you look at the top 100 broadcasts, I think from the last year, I think 95 of them are NFL or sports games. So that's the only place where TV does well is the live sports. Everything else is dying off. So it's everyone's streaming now. So other than the sports ball on cable, that's the only thing keeping it alive, I guess. But that's astounding. I mean, we're looking at the old Voyager shows. Used to get 8 million, 10 million people watching. A decent show these days will get 1 million people watching.
And that was a Paramount network.
Paramount network too.
Network.
Yeah.
Nuts. Yeah. Well, there you go. So they've got what they wanted. They've got the two big. They've got her because Kansas City's not considered a huge market, but now they've won enough Super Bowls now where they're big. Got a lot of popularity because they got a lot of not just their own fan base. They've got a lot of there he is. JT, buddy.
We're feeling talking. We feel bad for you.
So sorry, buddy. We won't dwell on it, but damn it, man. Oh man,
damn it.
I would really wanted that. Not as much as you because you're a big Lions fan. but just really would love to see that happen. Dan Campbell, well, you're suffering enough, buddy. We're just going to move right on. But I'm sorry. Sorry to all the Lions fans, man. Not in a place to talk on it right now. I understand. And we're going to move on. I'll just say that they've got what they want. The NFL's got their first. They got, like I said, they've got Chiefs aren't one of your bigger market teams, but they're a big team because of a lot of their winning lately, and because of her
and Mahomes too. I guess.
And
right?
Mahomes
I mean,
and Frisco is a big market team because they're a California team, and they're huge. So and it's in Las Vegas, Super Bowl. So yeah, they're happy. They're happy.
Oh, yeah, they got what they wanted. That's what the joke was. Said there's no way Kansas City loses in this one.
But the Ravens, unless the Ravens were all like complicit because they were being threatened or something, it was just they played like Lamar Jackson has tanked in every big game he's ever played in. I hate to say it, but he is a choker.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sounds harsh. Great young talent. All world beater in the regular season, and he's played like absolute dog crap in every playoff game he's been in. So sorry, Ravens fans. So there you go.
I was just looking at the most watched primetime telecast of 2023. Found that 56 slots went to sports, 45 NFL games, 6 for NBA, 3 for NCAA basketball, March Madness, and 1 each for college football, and Fox is the OT. No Olympics, and of course, the dud of a World Series kept baseball out of the ranker. So baseball, Star Trek was right again. Yeah, the baseball's going to end eventually, right? Baseball didn't make any of the top 100 shows of the year. Yep, and the most watched TV shows are regular shows. Out of those were NCIS had 12 episodes, followed by Blue Bloods, which is actually just ending its run next year, had 5, and FBI, Chicago Fire, Young Sheldon, and 60 Minutes. But that's about it. Yeah. And everything else is sports. Yeah.
Jamie Harbert, hey. Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, I guess we're going to call it a night, folks. It's been great hanging out with you as always on Monday Night March C Comics Talk. You've all been fantastic. What's going on with you? What you got coming up? I know you got.
Well, we got Toxic Tuesday tomorrow night. That's not a knife. Crocodile Dundee. So I got to clip. That line for the very least. Or was that in the second movie or the first movie? That's not a knife.
First movie.
Okay.
That's not a knife.
Yeah.
That's a knife.
That's a knife. Yep.
I wanted to watch that again. I love it.
Don't carry that knife around. Yep. Get in big trouble. But so we got that coming up, and then of course you'll talk about Thursday night, and I keep threatening to do some videos, but maybe I'll see if I get some time this week now that this big meeting I was working on is finished, and I went camping over the weekend, the Klondike Derby, so that was taking up a lot of my time. But
gotcha.
The only problem, my wife is going away on a business trip, so I've been tasked with cleaning up the house before she comes home. So I hope I get everything cleaned up in time. I'm supposed to put away all the Christmas decorations and stuff.
Oh boy.
So if I'm not around next week, you'll know why. Yeah, if I don't
understandable.
Finish. But we will have Sunday Night Geekery. Yeah, looking forward to that. The Sunday night.
But you won't be here for the clubhouse, will you?
Oh, the clubhouse. Yeah, it's my wife's birthday, so yeah, I won't be here for the clubhouse. Yeah. So I mean, I might pop in at the very end or something, but yeah, no
reviews. So.
No reviews. Yeah, as Lisa said, don't show up at the clubhouse. We're joking about that on Sunday Night Geekery. So should I go to the clubhouse or take my wife out for her birthday?
All right, Oliver, be good, bud.
Take care, Oliver. Yep.
I hear you. All right, everybody. Well, let's see here. Show notes.
And the good thing, you just reminded me of my wife's birthday. Thank you for that. I almost forgot it.
I would not let you forget such a thing.
Thank you. That's what good friends are for.
It is still January, therefore, still Batman 66 and Blake 7 month. That's the month of the debut of both of these quintessential, crucial in my life shows. Batman 66 started my geekness when I was not even 2 years old yet. And Blake 7 has been also a seminal show for me as well. So, let's see. Show notes. All right. Well, tomorrow night, Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 6 p.m. I'm always, I'm almost always, anyway, on the great Tom Connors Midnight's Ed's After Dark show, hanging out with that august group. And then sometimes on Wednesday nights when Loki has the comic book round table, I'm there with those gents, but only when he has it. I don't know if there's going to be one this weekend, but I will be here for Wild Card Wednesday night, right back here at the same time, same Clobby channel, 9 p.m. Central, for some Wednesday night open geek foolishness, no doubt. And then, of course, the clubhouse will be in session, whether Mark can make it or not. Number one and I will be here. But if Mark's won't make it, then we won't have any like Blake 7 review or Star Trek comic book review. We'll put that off to when he gets back. But we'll be here hanging. So I better tell Raquel that. So I need to give her the info on it. So that's confirmed, right?
Yeah, we're going out to dinner.
Good. I need to tell her about that. Okay. And then Friday night, I'll be at the Great J-Man's channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hanging out with him and Sean, continuing our ongoing mission of reviewing all of Frank Miller's Daredevil run. What a classic it is. If you've never read that one, you ought to come by and take a look at it. Well, or you ought to review it, then come watch our reviews. Read it, watch our reviews. Then hanging with Nick Weiser and the gang after that, 8:30 Central, with the Friday Night Comic Shop Boys. It's always a lot of fun. I think we're reviewing something. I need to ask him. And then, of course, Saturday night Star Trek, of course, 3 episodes, because we're getting toward the end. In fact, we're ending season 4 in our Star Trek Voyager reviews. So the final 3 episodes of that season, the season wrap-up party, will be the number one, and our first officer, of course, and our communications officer, Jill, will join Mark and Raquel and myself for that. And that's about it until Sunday Night Geekery, anyway. Back here for the Geekery with Mark on his channel, actually. Back on his channel, it is, for some geekery and some eatery, no doubt. So that'll be great. The next Monday night, the return of our Legion reviews. We didn't have it tonight, but J-Man will be back, and Sean will be back on his channel, 7 Eastern, with our Legion of Superheroes reviews. So there you have it, folks. And let me just say goodbye to all of our friends here with us tonight. Our wrenches, the great Eric K., the great Chris Persia, the extraordinary D. Bud Martin, the extraordinary Lord Thoth, Avon Lives Long Live the Legion, Maddie's Daddy, Cal L., Fanty Outsidey, Hungry Boy, Max Redstone, and Larry. And with us here tonight, of course, the great J.T. Kirk, Linrod. Thank you, Linrod, for being here. Jamie Harbert could not be reached for further comment. Oliver Belamonte. Let's see, Matthew Pounder. Dadman and the Dadman Clan. Jeremiah Hembry. Let's see. Gwagnar. Ravenscroft was here, I do believe. Joe Dog. Let's see. Woke Breaker. The Woke Breaker was here. Did I say Matthew Pounder? Well, I'll say it again just in case. Matthew Pounder. Latino Slant, the great Paulie. All right, buddy. Menomousness was here. Penny, the wonderful, lovely Penny was here. Susan Eckstein was here and became a member. Thank you, Susan. Captain Infinity, Temporus Maximus. Keely Chow, roll that tide. Claude Selling, Stuart Mitchell, you old sod. Almost there. Me and my monkey was here. Who's next? Dog Fortune. What's that, Doc? Picasso was here also. Makini Draws popped in as well. All right, my friend. Let's see up it. And that's it. Looks like we got them all tonight. So thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. It is much appreciated. Those who lurked, thank you. I truly appreciate that as well. You're awesome. And I cannot thank you enough. And if you're watching on a download or rewatch, thank you so much for doing so. Please, if you're able, like and subscribe. But you're not under any obligation. Just that you were watching is cool enough. If that's all you got to give, that's fine too. We don't expect anything from you. We appreciate any time you give us. And thank you so much, everybody. Have an extraordinary week. And we'll be here.
Clobberin time! Clobberonimo! Groovy.